What's going on, guys? It's your boy ATFCOBRA, and today wanted to talk to you guys about the A-91 attachment review slash little guide for this gun, along with me using a different mic. Actually, it's a new mic to test out in my commentaries to see how the quality is. So definitely let me know how the quality sounds, how everything is, and leave a comment below, of your suggestions or what you think I should do. In my next video. But anyways, to get to the topic at hand, the A-91, I was using it with the foregrip suppressor combination, which Dice did patch way back. I forgot about. I think last year was a patch was when they decided to nerf the foregrip silencer combination because it was so devastating in games. Staying off the mini map after you shoot an enemy made you very silent and mobile, and it was just that laser beam of death combination that everybody used. But so far, I think some weapons it still works on. For mid to close range, you can still be very silent. I mean, on the smaller maps, weapons like the A-91, the M4, M4A1, M16A3, and smaller carbines that shoot at medium to high fire rates, you can slap on the foregrip suppressor combination, and still get that laser beam of death um, type, weapon. You can still get that effect, that same feel of just devastating your enemies very quickly and still being accurate. And the A-91 to me seems like one of those weapons that nobody uses, and as soon as I started to go ham with this weapon, I think just about pretty much the whole team, if I'm not mistaken, switched to it, or most of the team actually switched to the same weapon I was using. And the reason for that is because nobody uses this gun. Nobody uses a lot of these guns that are in this game, and it's because everybody goes to their bread and butter, the weapon that works for them, usually M4A1 or M16A3 or M416 or AEK. So basically, when I decided to go out there and test out this weapon, I found something really astounding with it. It's 50-50 sometimes, but sometimes you'll get it most of the time. And when you do, you'll be able to take down your enemy fairly quickly. And what I mean is being able to take down your targets very fast, very efficiently, even up in close range, into medium range with the A-91. This weapon works devastatingly well with the foregrip and suppressor combination. Still post patch, even though Dice hasn't made any changes to the suppressor lately, so it still feels like it's a bit of a letdown when you are going long range with this weapon. But for the most part, mid range, short range, even close range with the A-91, you will tear through your enemies. Even guys with shotguns, I find myself taking them down swiftly and quickly. And sometimes I will miss on my shots. Sometimes I'll do that, but like I said, for the most part, I was getting a lot of kills with this weapon. It does fire very quickly. You'll burn through your ammo. Like I ran out of ammo like 3 times in this game, and it felt like those. It felt like a very refreshing and new gun to use, the A-91, and I don't know what the reason for it was, but it felt really great. And as I kept using it and progressing it through this round, and actually learning how to use it again, because I used to use it a lot on the Xbox. And what I learned from this gun is you can hit fire, and sometimes it's off. Sometimes you'll have to find that little sweet spot when you're hip firing, but for the most part, it does damage. It does a lot of damage, even though it might feel like it's taking a while to kill your enemies, and that I think is the reason for the suppressor. The suppressor, it does lower your your minimum damage for at range. So basically, what it does is when you're trying to take down enemies at range, it's gonna take a lot more shots to kill them because your minimum damage, your at maximum range is gonna be 1 point less. So that's a bullet or two more that you're gonna have to put into your enemy before you can kill them. So I found that when using this gun, if you like to be silent and you like to go out there and destroy the enemy, then going with the foregrip suppressor combination is your best bet. But not for the big maps, the maps that everybody gets on, and there's a lot more enemies running through wide open fields. It really doesn't excel in that. Where this gun really excels is when you're close in your enemy's face, or when you're in smaller maps like this and tighter engagements, like you can get really quick kills. It can put out a few rounds fairly quickly on your target, accurately as well. But other than that, it looks like the foregrip was even meant for this actual gun and weapon. And the reason why this combination works so well, I have no idea. You know, it used to work back in the day, back when before all the patches. This combination used to work all the time, and in post a patch, it felt like it wasn't a right combination to use because just about everything felt worse with a foregrip suppressor combination. But now back is the suppressor and the foregrip. So hopefully you guys will start to use the suppressor in your weapons, on your weapons as attachments, because I think it still works. It's still there. You can still use the suppressor on your weapons to stay off the mini map and take out quite a few enemies. They won't know where you're coming from unless the same guys that you killed come back after you. But other than that, I think this weapon is highly underrated, along with a few weapons in Battlefield 3. And I think the more and more people start to use these weapons, the more they'll realize that how well they work and how good they are. And see here, somebody was using a suppressor with the M4, with the ACOG, which I'm gonna try next in my next video. I'm gonna try and use the M4 A1 with foregrip suppressor and ACOG attachment. It looks really sick, actually. It looks really cool, but when you're going out there in the battlefield, it's probably not the best thing to use. But hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, be sure to leave a thumbs up and let me know how my mic sounds and how the quality of sounds to you guys. You know, if it's good, if it's bad, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. Peace.